There's that man again.
Well, we're gonna talk about them BBWs today, man. Hope y'all ready. Here we go. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the Teddy Files. I'm your resident sommelier, Mr. Diaz Teddy, and today we're going to be talking about BBWs. No, not those kind of BBWs. See, gotta watch it. We're talking about big bottle worthy fragrances. That's right. So, sometimes you get to the store and you'll get your hands on the 1.7 ounce fragrance and things of that nature. And those are good. I have quite a few of the 1.7 ounce fragrances, but some fragrances are so good that they deserve to have a big bottle on your shelf. I got 5 of them here that I want to talk about today. So let's get into the first one. So the first one that I have is one that I think I may have picked it up about 2 years ago, and been a fan of it for a while because a friend of mine used to wear it all the time. And one day I always said I was going to get me a bottle, so I found a 1.7 ounce bottle of it, and I just went on and picked that up, and that would be Versace Pale Blue. So we're talking about citrus, fresh and spicy. Absolutely amazing. 100% exactly the hype that it was supposed to be getting, or the hype that it was getting, is deserving. This is a great fragrance, man. You see, for a long time, I slept on Versace because to me, the best one that I felt like they made was the Versace Mantle Fresh. And I made sure I got me a big bottle of that, and I have a backup bottle as well. But I have a 1.7 ounce of this. I have quite a few fragrances, so I really don't need the 3.4 ounces or anything like that, but I want that. So that's what I'm going to get. I actually have one in my cart in Fragrance Net that I'm going to be pulling the trigger on probably after I finish doing this video, because I really enjoy this fragrance and I don't really want to run out of it. So it's a beautiful fragrance. It's one of the fragrances that once again is great for summertime. It's great for spring. But I'll give you the fragrance notes so you guys can, check it out for yourself. You got your top notes of Calabrian bergamot, water notes, grapefruit. You got your and fig leaf as well, and you got your middle notes of ambroxan, black pepper, patchouli, violet leaf, and papyrus. And you have your base notes of incense, musk, tonka bean, and saffron, all to come together to give you this beautiful, extremely classy blue scent. This is definitely a blue fragrance, quintessential blue fragrance, and it's perfect for the office, perfect in high heat. As a matter of fact, when I got it, I was wearing it in a high heat, and to me, it was phenomenal. So, once again, if there's anything that would be BBW worthy, which would be big bottle worthy, that would be Versace Blue. So the next fragrance coming up is warm, spicy, and sweet. And I've been a fan of the original for a long time, so I am ecstatic that I was able to get this one for my birthday, and that would be Spicebomb Infrared. So once again, like I said, warm and spicy, sexy as hell. You can smell so much of the original Spicebomb DNA is just amped up to the 20th power with some of those added like red fruit notes of, like, I believe it has pink pepper and red fruits and things of that nature, and red pepper. It is an awesome fragrance, man. This one, and it lasts. It is a nuclear Nuclear pump off the skin fragrance. That means people around you are going to smell you. So you might want to go easy on the sprays. But once again, it is very refined. It is smoothed out, and it is an extremely sexy and sensual fragrance. Let me give you the fragrance notes so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. So you got your top notes of red fruits, pink pepper, saffron. You got your middle notes of cinnamon and red pepper, your base notes of tobacco and benzoline. And you catch the tobacco as the base notes start to come in, the tobacco molds and melds with a lot of those red fruits in the top notes and the red peppers and the saffron and things of that nature to just give you this beautiful and just sensual fragrance that is so perfect for this time of year, for the winter time. The spices, the somewhat sweet nature of it, but not so playful. It's not as playful as the original, although in my opinion the original is not completely and totally playful, but I would say it's a lot more playful than this one. This was a little bit more grown up and a little bit more refined. It is definitely BBW worthy. Will I be getting a BBW of this? I believe so. Because I want to make sure that I never run out of this. I really don't see me running out of anything, but just in case, I'm going to make sure I get a nice big bottle of this as well. And hey, you might want to get this on your list. Of course, everybody knows that I'm going to put this and everything else I'm talking about in today's video in the description box so you guys can get a nice bottle for yourself. And for this one, that would be Spicebomb Infrared. So the next fragrance that I have up is woody, aromatic, and fresh, and that will be Bvlgari Glacial Essence. Now this fragrance right here, the moment it hit the market, I was extremely interested in it. And I remember when I went to go pick it up, they only had 2-ounce bottles. So I wasn't going to just not get it just to wait for the bigger bottles. So this right here, I just went on and picked it up, checked it out on the tester strip, loved it on the tester strip, absolutely adore it on skin. Fantastic in the air. It's just an all-around good fragrance, an all-around like I said, it's not one of those fragrances that's going to blow you away as far as being something completely and totally unique, but that's not what you wear this for. You wear this because it smells good, it's mass appealing, and it does the job, and it does the job well. It's perfect for the springtime and the summertime, and it's definitely worth you going out to grab a nice sized bottle of this. So let me go ahead and hit you with the fragrance notes really quickly. And the fragrance notes will start at juniper berries as the top notes, ginger and geranium, middle notes of sandalwood, orris root, and artemisia, and base notes of clearwood, musk, and cedar, all to come together to give you this beautiful, sexy, and definitely cooling fragrance. It has a cooling effect to it. It really kind of puts you in the mood of just something nice, cool, and fresh, like almost like a nice beach wind, like you're on the beach, middle of the day, sun starting to go down, sunset, and you just get this nice, beautiful wind coming off the ocean. Nothing too cold, nothing too hot, just right. That's what this fragrance kind of reminds me of. And if you want to have that experience, once again, the link will be in the description box for this one as well, and that would be Bvlgari Glacial Essence. So the next fragrance up is warm, spicy, vanillic, and sweet, and one of my absolute favorite wintertime fragrance, and that is Emporio Almanis Stronger With You. Yes, I have a 1.7 ounce bottle. It was what I was actually out in the department store and got it in the department store because sometimes it can be hard to find on discounters, and but they're up there now. Once again, I'll leave a link so you guys can go grab it yourself. I have it in my shopping cart as well, so I will be getting myself a big bottle of this as well. This, once again, like I said, this is one of my absolute favorite wintertime fragrances. Man, I love that fragrance. Yeah, sorry, it's one of the pausable ones. I've told you guys about these fragrances that just make me pause. This is definitely one that makes me pause. Man, it smells good. It's in the air. It is, man, it's taking over the atmosphere right now. It is extremely sweet, sexy, refined, and gentlemanly. It is one of the fragrances that, in all honesty, it brings back really, really great memories. And I absolutely adore this fragrance. Let's just go ahead and get into the fragrance notes, man. You got your top notes of chestnut and sugar, your middle notes of sage and lavender, and your base notes of vanilla and smoke to give you this sexy, refined, amazing fragrance that is definitely sweet, but it's not so sweet to the point to where it could just drive you crazy. It's just sweet enough to be able to garner the attention of people around you and to, let's just say, it put you in a good mood, because every time I spray this, every time I smell this, it makes me smile. And I'm hoping that it'll do the same for you as you go out and get your BBW of Emporio Almanis, Stronger With You. So the last fragrance on the list is aromatic, soft and spicy, and I use it as one of my main hangout fragrances, and that was Carolina Herrera 212 Black. So this fragrance right here, man, I like this fragrance because it's extremely versatile, but it's also, it puts you in the mood of a party. It puts you in the mood of hanging out and spending time with your people, and you know, just having fun with your friends or family or whoever it is you may be hanging out with. And this fragrance, beautiful atomizer, great scent, man, absolutely great scent. Almost has like a minty vibe at the opening of it, man. It's extremely good fragrance, and I believe it's the absinthe. And oh, by the way, magnetic cap as well. But this fragrance right here, I blind bought it. The only one that I could get is the only one that they had available, and that was the 1.7 ounce. That's this bottle here. I know for a fact I'm going to be getting a big bottle of this one because I absolutely adore this fragrance. And to me, I always have a good time. I'm gonna have a good time anyway, but whenever I wear this fragrance, it just reminds me of having a good time. Let me give you the fragrance breakdown of this one. The top notes of absinthe, star anise or anise, and fennel. The middle notes of lavender, and the base notes of black vanilla husk and musk, all to come together to give you this. It has a really bright opening. It has a nice bright opening, but when the sweetness and somewhat powdery nature comes in, but it's not so powdery to where it starts to lean in a feminine direction. It stays masculine the entire time. Not going to say it's a unisex fragrance, but I will always say people can wear whatever fragrance they want, whatever time that they want. But for me, this leans a lot more in the masculine direction. And it's one of the fragrances that is one of my favorite pickups over the last couple of years. I believe I bought this one in 2020. And it was an absolute delight to smell. And the moment that we were able to go outside and I was actually able to go out and wear and enjoy my fragrances again, this is one of the first ones that I decided to spray. And so, you know, it has a special place in my collection, which is one of the reasons why I will be getting another bottle of this. So I will be getting my BBW of Carolina Herrera 212 Black. Well, everybody, that's my time. I want to thank everyone for coming over here to join me once again over on the Teddy Files. I know you didn't have to come and watch this video, and I truly appreciate the fact that you did. And please remember to like the video because it helps the channel to grow. Remember to subscribe to the channel because, once again, it helps the channel to grow. And please make sure you hit that bell icon so that you can be informed each and every time I upload a video. Because remember, once again, my name is Mr. D. Teddy, your resident sommelier. And over here, we don't do stink, so please don't be a stink ass. Have a good evening.